Yes. Oh boy, we are here. We are, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome into the live. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your patience. We are a little bit behind, but nonetheless, the show must go on. The show will go on no matter what. Yes. Are we able to hear any sound? Welcome into the live, everybody. It's Thursday, and we know on a Thursday we do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. This Thursday is no different. We are indeed running a little bit behind, but we are. It's okay. It is okay. We are going to get this party started. Overton! Overton, how are you doing? Your food's in the place. Your food, how are you doing? Guys, do not forget to hit the thumbs up button once you come into the live. Island Girl Empress is in the place. Actually, hollering out. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing? Overton, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? You know what you and I got going over time. You know. All right, Yard Foods, what's up? What's up, my love? What you was cooking today? You know, some never. I didn't see anything that was going on. Oh, what? Oh yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's your bedtime. Oh, you're not working tonight, huh? Okay. Boy, I've been here reading and doing all kinds of things. You know. Yes, but I would not miss this appointment with you all for anything. I would not miss. Oh, you're off tonight. Okay. All right. Overton is off tonight, guys. Guys, welcome. Yeah, I'm so glad to see you all. Overton, I saw you this morning. Did I? I saw you on the live this morning. Here ya. You said the store love system too high. Here ya. Oh, there. How about that, Yard Foods? Is it better? Because I can't hear the music at all. So I don't know how loud it is. Oh, blessed. Welcome into the live, blessed one. Thank you so much for joining. But here you are, Jesus. Overton say yes, we didn't see you this morning, but remember, I wasn't talking. We make it up all the time, my brother. We make it up all the time. You can't do your sister like that. You can't do your sister like that. You can't. You can't do your sister like that. Okay, Yard Food says it's better now. Yard Food says it's better now. Alright. May I hear you? Well, let me hear. Let me hear what my mama got. Let me hear what my mama got to say to me. Let me hear where my headphones at. Let me hear what my mama got to say. Shay is in the house. Hold on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Tell you God love is. Shay's in the place. Welcome, Shay. How are you doing? How are you doing, my darling Shay? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, Sister Blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed more than anything else. And because I am blessed, I remain grateful for all my blessings. Yeah, there is more to be grateful for than there is to complain about. So I will not burden my blessings with complaints. Right, guys? Yes. Oh, your phone dying? Plug it in, sister. Plug it in. Hurry up. Hurry up and plug it in. Guys, hit the like button. Do not forget to hit the like button and share out the stream. Invite your friends, call your friends to come on over into the live stream and let us do our weekly Swords in Hand / Bible trivia. Yes, there's a few. I don't know how many of you are out with me this morning. This morning we had fun, but since Overton wasn't talking to me this morning, so all right, I spent time with Rambo Green Hands and who else was there? Self-care was out there with us as well, as I went through, my garden and other little things I did, because I was up early this morning, guys. I was up early as usual, but I decided to share the morning with y'all. All right, so this evening we are doing Swords in Hand / Bible trivia as always. So if you have your Bible, your book Bible or your Google Bible, you should be ready. You should be ready for these questions. And the funny thing about this part of Leviticus, guys, is almost like a repetition. Or you couldn't find me when this morning. Oh, this morning did nice, man. This last night was nice, and it rolled over into this morning. Guys, I have to tell you this. So last night, after Unstoppable regular show was over, we go over on the TikTok. Unstoppable gonna get me for this. But it is the truth. So I can't believe some beat Unstoppable in the selector game. So me and Unstoppable played a selector's game last night over on TikTok. So like how when they have Stone Love and Black Magic clash, and this selector pick and that selector pick and the people them cheer. Yes. I'm saying, guys, Dr. Mia and Mama Joy and Melbury, oh my gosh. And them tell me which artist to pick. And me just play music, so me say me beat Unstoppable Street and Lane. I'm gonna get me for this, but because me know him, no want me tell nobody. Me want nobody if you know when him know him, I look who him lose to me. So we play music over there till after 12. Yes, and then we go to bed. And I got up this morning, I was out and about with y'all. Yeah, then my day was full of lots of things that I had to do. Right, Modest? Modest, what's up? How are you doing, my darling sister? Good to see you, Modest. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. You me early today. I said, because I try to switch the time, because when I'm working, I do it 4, and when I'm not working. But I just decided that maybe I should just stick it to the 4, whether I'm working or not, just to keep that time slot consistent. Yeah. So that's why I just decided, you know what, may as well. If I'm here, why not? Just go ahead and do it at 4. I didn't get on exactly at 4 anyway, but that's no biggie. All right, so that is what we are doing today. We are doing our Swords in Hand / Bible trivia with the questions coming from Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. I've already narrated those 4 chapters on the channel. So for those of you, for the 12 of you who had listened to it, I guess you are ready for today. For the other 1,200 of you who have not listened to it, I guess you are not ready. And you see, that is why the students in school these days, these days, you know, a very minute fraction of the class is usually at the top tier, and the rest of the class is down there. You know what I mean, right? Right, Merville? How are you doing? Merville Mackey is in the house. Welcome, Merville. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. There are currently 9 million people in the house, and I would love to see that being reflected in the number of likes. Because we noticed, you know, guys, when I'm not hitting the like button. This morning I was on the live, and I counted over 40 people come in, and when the live done, only 10 I want to remember to hit the like button. So if you never did hit the like button this morning, you need to go back and go hit it, okay? And this time on this live, hit the like button. Dear Merville, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. To those of you who are new here, a sincere welcome to you all. Thank you so much for coming. To those of you who are returning travelers, you all know the love is real over here. Thank you so much for your continued support. I sincerely appreciate everybody who has supported me on my channel. Without y'all, there would be no Trevassance. Y'all know that. Yeah. There will be no Trevassance Unstoppable over here on YouTube without you all. So you know you all mean a lot to me. The like button are shocky people. So maybe I have to tell them, guys, the like button will not shock you. Right, Jodine? The light, wait, let me turn the lights here. The like button will not shock you guys. So do not be afraid to hit the like button. Do not be afraid to hit the like button because it's not gonna shock you guys. Let me see if this better. All right, that's kind of better. All right, that's kind of better. Modest, please don't say a word. Don't say a word. Okay, but the reflection in my eye. But anyway, Jodine, how are you doing, my love? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't know if you had already listened to the narrating that I put up of Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you have not, it is not too late. If you can get your book Bible or get your Google Bible, we will be starting with Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia in just a few moments. All right, so when you all are ready, I am here. I am ready. I don't know how many people have spent time to read the book of Leviticus, but these 4 chapters here that I read this week, I mean, in these 4 chapters, Moses continues to get instructions from the Lord about, oh, Jody. Jodine said if I don't do nights anymore. The thing is, Jodine, I do nights sometimes. But you see, the thing with the nights is that I work nights. So I can't get the nights to be consistent because like 1 week I work day shift and the next week I work night shift. So the only night that is consistent is Tuesday night. So on a Tuesday night, we do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia on a Tuesday night, right? I love that, Alan girl. I love that. You know, that's how I like, you know, the playing with words. I like when people can identify the play with words. Yeah, I like it. Yes, Alan girl. I do nights. Oh my gosh, I just love you guys. I just love you guys. Yes, but on Thursday, we are trying to keep the consistency on a Thursday to 4 o'clock. Because if I would be going to work, I would be getting off getting off the Swords in Hand at around 6:20 or so to go to work. If I'm not going to work, it doesn't matter. We're still going to run this for about 2.5 hours. Yes, it is. It is, Empress. It is funny. It is funny. But you know, that's how the words sometimes come out, depending on the word choices that we make. And English is such a funny language too, you know. English is really funny. No wonder people say it's harder to learn English if you're not a native English speaker than it is to learn any other language. I don't know if that is true, because I've learned to speak English all my life. So, but I understand when people say it is so hard to speak English, you know, to get the right words and all of that. And I can perfectly understand it, because if the plural of foot is feet, why isn't the plural of boot beat? English is something. You say me so that I do at night. You're so wrong. You are so wrong. Do you have your Bible, by the way? Have you read Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8 this week? Most of what Leviticus was talking about in those chapters was Moses getting more instructions about the sacrifices, the different sacrifices, the sin sacrifice and the trespass sacrifice and the peace sacrifice. All of those sacrifices, he was getting the rules. The Lord was laying down the rule. All right, Empress Michelle was our Bible on our nightstand. Just like me. And when I go to work, I have a little Bible here in my bag. And when I go to work, you know, when I walk in at work, I have to have something. I have to have, this time a sword, brother. This time a sword. When I walk in among the snakes, I just have to have my sword. Yeah, I said it because it's true. Yeah, but anywho, in Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8, the Bible specifically talks about all the sacrifices that the people were supposed to offer. They were given rules about how to handle the different sacrifices, the alternatives for the different transgressions. For example, if your transgression required you to bring a goat, a baby goat, a baby lamb, and you didn't have it, you were given an alternative as to what you could bring in lieu of the goat or the lamb, and what you should do with it afterwards, who was entitled to it, who was allowed to eat it, when it should be eaten, what should be done with the blood, which animals were not allowed to be cut up, which animals should be cut up, and what parts of the animals should be burnt, and what part should be burnt on the altar, and what part should be burnt outside of the tabernacle, and you know, who should eat what part, who shouldn't eat it, and if you ate it, you know, what should happen to you. And we find that most of the punishments in there, I didn't find these 4 chapters to talk too much about people being killed for disobeying or committing, you know, any kind of transgression against the word. What I see these 4 chapters talking about mostly is that these people, if you transgressed and you could not make atonement for your transgression, then you shall be cast out from among your people. Meaning that your people should abandon you. You shall no longer be considered to be among the children of Israel. Them a backbench you. Them a throw you out. I guess this is where the whole idea of backbenching and throwing people out of the congregation, people who have transgressed out of the congregation. I think this seems eerily similar to that kind of action. You know, you transgress, until you atone for this transgression, then you are no longer considered one of us or a part of us. We are throwing you out. Right? And that's what them do when them backbench, you know, right? Notice me say, oh no. When when you get backbenched because you get pregnant and you married, when you get backbench, I'm mostly pregnant. I know. Because that is probably the only sin that is so obvious, that is undeniable. You know, because if somebody said you stole something, you can deny it. Somebody said you told a lie, you can deny it. But something like pregnancy, you can't deny it. You can't deny that you fornicated. So, Sheshe, I am with you with that, because if you notice that even in today's churches, Jesus, I don't know when I'm here. No, sir, my dreads are dropped down in my eye. And I give me a problem. As I was saying, you know that even in modern day churches, getting pregnant outside of wedlock is considered to be one of the greatest atrocities of time. And for that, churches will put out the woman. Yes, because you are the one carrying the belly. Everybody can see that you are pregnant. So you are the one who is going to face the axe. The man, on the other hand, can always deny that he is responsible. There is no way to prove it. I don't know if the churches are going to start using DNA to determine that the men be put out of the church as well, since they are responsible. And not many of them are going to come forward and say, well, yes, I am the one responsible for that pregnancy, because maybe they don't want to lose their stature in the church. Hey, I have blue. I am a moderator. Oh, you just noticed. Oh my God, she just noticed. Oh my, Shay. All right, no problems, darling. No problem, my love. Yeah, so also, guys, we are looking at this too, knowing that even from then, the patriarchal society started back then. Men were given the rules to give to women. Women were not a part of the conversations that were made, that were had, and the decisions that were made regarding their life. And we see it even today. Right now, there is the Roe v. Wade. There is the abortion controversy going on. I don't see what the controversy is about, if you ask me, because a woman should be Lord over her own body. A woman should be Lord over her own body. I am yet to identify any laws that tells a man how many children he can bear and how many he can't. I am yet to identify any laws that tells a man how many children he can bear and with how many women. Right? I'm yet to see one law. Yet there are men using the stroke of their pen and the moisture of their tongue to determine what a woman does with her body. Self-care. Welcome into the house, sister. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Yes, I appreciate you, my sister. Appreciate you. You see what I'm saying, guys? So even until today, men are still making the decisions about women and for women. Yes, and it's our body. We don't need them to make those decisions for us. Because when a woman has to birth a child, it is her body. It is her body. And if she does not feel as though she can or will be able to go through this traumatizing experience, it is her body. She should not be denied the right to determine what happens with her body. Yeah? And anybody want to talk about God and thou shalt not kill and all of this, leave the women alone, let them and them God work it out. It is not my business to police the body of any other human being. It is not my business. And I don't think it should be the government's business to police the bodies of women either. My opinion. Don't let me go off topic there, but that is how I feel about that. That is how I feel about that. But anyway, when Mr. Self-Care, come and take off the glasses, because sometimes the glasses cause the light to shine on it and the glare, and it gets in my way. But anyway, if you have your Bible, if you have your book Bible or your Google Bible, we are about to begin. We are going to be getting our answers today from the book of Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. First question. Who is ready? If you are ready, let me know that you are ready. Let me know if you are ready. Let me know if you are ready, guys. You're ready. All right, Shay is ready. All right, Shay, name two types of offerings. Name two types. You ready or overtime? All right. Name two types of offerings that were mentioned in these chapters. Name two types of offerings that the people are required to offer. Two types of offerings. Moses was given laws regarding several kinds of offerings. Name two of those offerings. Watch Winsome now. Winsome just roll up. Winsome. She answered the question before she said hello. Welcome, Winsome. Oh my gosh, so Winsome, what are you doing? How are you doing? All right. Shay says guilt offering and sin offering. Was there a guilt offering? Overtime, peace offering and whatever offering. Winsome said peace offering and sin offering. And that's right there is correct. But I want to make sure that Shay, a guilt offering and a sin offering. I did not have guilt offering there. But there was the sin offering. So, Winston, you roll up just in time to get that answer right. Okay, you roll up just and sin. Okay, Overton. Okay, Overton. Yes, Sister Winston rolled up with that one. And so we are going to move right along. Can you tell me the first offering that is required for a trespass offering? The first offering that is required for a trespass offering. And why I say first is because there are several alternatives. If you don't have one, you can give the other. If you don't have the other, you can give the third. There are several options for offering a trespass, for presenting a trespass offering to the priest. So if you go into your neighbor's house, if you steal your neighbor's things, if you know, a trespass offering, what is the first offering you are asked to present for atonement for the sin of committing black money in the house? You're on community service. You're on community community service. Black money is in the house, my friends. Welcome, Black Money. Overtime said the pigeon. No, the very first, transgression, for the transgression offering, the trespass offering, for you to make atonement for a trespass offering, what is the first option you have to present a trespass offering? What is your first option? Who remembers is most holy? What wins? Some easy though. Is most holy. Yes. So if you have to present a trespass offering, your first option is what? What is your first option? Going once, going twice. Shay says a ram, but Shay, you gotta be more specific about that ram. Winsome said a ram, but you gotta be more specific about that ram. Why? Because different people are asked to present different types of rams. But if you commit a trespassing offense and you have to present a trespassing offering. All right, for those of us who are not sure, if you have your Bible, go to Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 6. Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 6. And tell me what your trespass offering is supposed to be. Your first option for a trespass offering. Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 6. Welcome into the live stream, guys. This is Thursday. What is today? The 9th? June 9th. Thank you so much for coming to the live on a Thursday. At this time, we do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. We do our Swords in Hand with a little twist. You know, in church, they say, oh, Swords in Hand. And then they start reading. Okay, Winsome says a female lamb or a female goat. That's what it says. Yes, Shay, you are right. That is what it says. It says, well, let me read it for you now, so that we are all on the same page. Here it says in Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 6. And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord for his sin which he hath sinned, a female from the flock, a lamb or a kid goat. Yes, for a sin offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for him concerning his sin. Okay? Yes, so it is a female lamb or a goat kid. Yes. Why for that one was specific for female, I don't know. But yes, Winsome, you came in first with the answer. So yes, Winsome, you are correct. You are correct, Winsome. In the readings for this week, there is one offering that the Bible specifically says should not be cut into pieces. What offering was that? What item of offering? What item of offering was not to be cut into pieces? What item of offering should not be cut in pieces? Do y'all get that question? Of all the items of sacrifices that this part of the Bible talks about, what item of sacrifice should not be cut in pieces? Thank you so much, Shay Shay. All right, tell them, Shay Shay. Tell them they must. Tell them they must hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button, share out the stream. Invite your friends and your friends to come on over into the live stream. Come on, guys. Come on. It's Swordinand/Bible Trivia. It's a Thursday. You all know what goes on over here on a Thursday evening. Yes. The question again is, of all the items that were to be offered for sacrifice, what items were not permitted to be cut up? Winsome's unclean livestock. No, Winsome. No, Winsome. There was an items of sacrifice that they were specifically given instructions not to cut in pieces. Winsome said creepy things. You know, no, Winsome, it wasn't creepy things at all. It wasn't creepy things. The things that should not be cut up. I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to get that. I know Sister Winsome listened to the readings, but Sister Winsome forgot. Which item of offering were they not allowed to cut into pieces? Which item of offering? No, Sister Winsome, not the fact. There was an item. There were items of sacrifice that they were not permitted to cut in pieces. Remember the ram, they were to cut up the rams and take the head off, and the bullocks, they take the head off and cut it out, and they take the kidneys, and they take the rump, and they take the skin, and they take the fat and the cord above the liver and that sort of thing. They were instructed to take and sprinkle the blood here and burn this part upon the altar and burn this other part outside of the tabernacle, and this part that was burned, who could eat it, and the other part that was supposed to be discarded. But there was a particular offering of which they should not cut up. What offerings, what items of offerings were those? All right, for those of you who have your book Bible, Let's go to Leviticus chapter 5 and verse. Wait, let me take a look at it here. Let me take a. Okay. Empress is back. All right. Since Empress is back, let me give the question again. See if Empress can get it before I give you all the answer. So, Empress, we know that in Leviticus, Moses was given a lot of rules about what offerings the people should bring for whatever transgressions they had committed. Of all the offerings that they were permitted to bring, there was a particular kind of offering that the priest was not permitted to cut into pieces. What item of offering was it that they were not permitted to cut into pieces? Who remembers? Anybody remembers? Welcome into the live stream, guys. There is currently 10 million people in the house. Do not forget to hit the like button, guys. We are on Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you had listened to the narrations, you probably would have heard the answer here. If you did not listen to the narrations and you have your Bible, your book Bible, your Google Bible, just go ahead and find Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's where the questions for this evening is coming from. So Merville says the lamb. I'm afraid that's not the lamb. Lambs were permitted to be cut up and the kidneys taken out and the legs washed and the liver, the cord above the liver taken out and the fat burnt and that sort of thing for a lamb. But there was some items of sacrifice that they were not permitted to cut up. All right, going once, going twice. Let's turn our Bibles to Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 8. Take a look there and tell me if you find the answer. Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 8. Chapter 5 and verse 8. Tell me what item of sacrifice they were not permitted to cut up. Oh my God! Shauna is here! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Shauna, where you been? We have been slighting each other, you know. That is not even right. What do you mean I don't mind you? Of course we don't mind you. You understand? The art clean me. The art clean me. No. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. I mean, Empress says MNK. What's that Empress? Winsome said next. What kind of neck you talk about? What kind of neck you talk about with stuff? Oh my gosh, Sean, I'm so glad to see you. It's a long time I don't see you. Long time I don't see you, my baby. Long time I don't see you. I'm just saying, this is my understanding, you know, when they say the more people you have on the more people you are connected with on YouTube, you oftentimes don't see your people, and this is so true. You can't keep up. Cause a long time I don't see here with Shauna, you know. See, that's a here with Shauna. Where was here with Shauna? Where was Shauna? Where you was? Our your playlist there. Alright, while we are here, well, we run off all your playlists already, Shauna. Alright, not quite. This one is story time didn't go well, got into a fight. Alright. You may not see me comment anything, but make your playlist go and run right there. So, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a while, Sister Pooh. Okay, I'm here hardly posting. All right, you need to post. Post whatever you can. Post it. Every mickle make a muckle. One cook a full basket. And you'll be surprised to know. Because you need to get over the promised land, Shauna. Guys, if you are here and you're not connected with Shauna, here with Shauna, please, guys, go and connect with Shauna. Make us see if we can help Shauna roll on up over the promised land. And anybody else who is here, but right now, my focus is on Shauna. Shauna. All right. I have to do a comeback. Yes, man, you have to come back and, show us anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be specific, Let me not go off topic, but the one thing that I have learned with this YouTube thing, I always sit down and wait on the perfect moment, the perfect video. There ain't no perfect video. I am not a videographer. I am not trained in that area. So anybody who is looking at my videos and thinking, Lord, her video not even have this and it. No, ma'am. It don't. And it won't. Why? This is not my area of expertise. But guess what? I am doing me and I am doing my thing. Right? There's nothing that is perfect. And a lot of us, we wait. I used to be like that. Oh, it's not perfect. Oh, it don't look good. Oh, girl, I'm putting it right on up. All right? I'm putting it right on up. And we watching it. And I'm watching it on all 7 of my accounts. I'm watching it. And if when I look back at it, only 12 people watched it, 7 was me. But I am watching it and I am pushing and I am going along. I refuse to be held down by the opinions of anybody. I refuse. I just flat out refuse to be held down or held back by the opinions of anybody. People think that, their opinion is so valuable. So, their opinion is so valuable, it's going to break you. They're breaking me. Breaking me, sister. I'm moving right along. Yes. When my days on this earth is over, the next generation might find it quite interesting. And when I leave this channel to one of my grandbabies, they can pull down the video and tweak it and fix it up and all these things, because this younger generation, they know a lot about this stuff. But I refuse to keep these things in my phone forever, waiting for them to look perfect. They never get perfect. Yes, Island girl, that's just, you just have to take the bull by the horns and just do things. Just do it. Just do it. There's always going to be a critic out there, no matter what. No matter what you do or you try your best, there is going to be a critic. Some of the criticism can be constructive and you might be able to use it to do some, tweaking, some modifications or stuff. But some of it is just plain hateful people. You understand? They can't just say ugly things and that will allow you to just curl back up in your little ball and go back in a cocoon and just disappear. Nobody make you disappear. Child, please. This world belongs to all of us. All of us. Yes. It not belong to some people more than it belongs to some. No. It belongs to everybody. All of us. So you don't make nobody bundle you up and put you in a corner. We ain't doing that. And all this time, I know some still not get the answer yet. Even though me tell you where I'm going to find the answer from, I still not get the answer yet. Let me make sure. Let me look again. Yeah, I not get the answer yet. All right, we are going to read it, gentle people. We are going to read it. Leviticus 5, verse 6. All right, this is going to start from about, I'm going to start, no, verse 6, verse 8. And he shall bring them unto the priest. I think we should start from verse 7. All right, guys, let's start from verse 7. And if he be not able to bring a lamb, then he shall bring for his trespass, which he hath committed, 2 turtle doves, or 2 young pigeons, unto the Lord, one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering. And he shall bring them unto the priest, who shall offer that which is for the sin offering first, and wring off his head from his neck, but shall not divide it asunder. Right? So the fowls, that means the turtle doves and the pigeons that were offered, their head were supposed to be off, but their bodies should not be separated. They shouldn't cut up the bodies of the pigeons and turtle doves. Right? All right, let me see who else is in the live. Just now I saw 12 million people in the live. I'm wondering if the thumbs up button is reflecting that. Come on, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to invite your friends to come on over and join us. And those of you who are on the sidelines, it is okay to come on in. Take your shoes off and come into the house of Traverse Unstoppable. We don't bite. The thumbs up button does not shock people. Just hit it and come right on in. Take a seat on the couch and let us have this little game. It's all fun and games, you know. It is all fun, and everybody is welcome. Next question. The blood of a sin offering. Where should the blood of a sin offering be sprinkled? 13 thumbs up. Okay, 13, only 13, guys. Come on now. Come on, guys. Come on. Today we are shooting for 30. Let's turn that 13 around. And we're shooting for 31. Let's turn that 13 around. We are shooting for 31. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. The question is, the blood of a sin offering. Where? 15 now. There we go. Hey, Jabu! Oh my gosh. Hey, Jabu, how you doing? How you doing? I am still in the back of the class. Over time, you so you run about there, Skylark, you know. You run at the back of the class at Skylark. I'm going to put you if you come sit down right up front. I'm going to put you if you sit down right up front because you run about there, Skylark. I don't want you to run there, Skylark. You're not supposed to run there with the other troublemaker them. Even Winsome, you see me put Winsome at the front of the class and see she stopped skylarking. Yeah, she doing well right in the front of the class. So you are gonna move right up there too. Alright? Bright sparks like Shay Shay can sit in the back and still have it together. But you overturn. Where Keisha there? Where is Keisha? Keisha, where are you? Bring yourself up in here, Keisha. Keisha, nobody not even there here for copy from today. But see if you can sit down beside Winsome a little bit. Because right now Winsome got 2 on the board. So see if you can sit down beside Winsome a little bit. Come on, guys. Answer the question. Where should the blood of the sin offering, where should the blood of the sin offering be sprinkled? Where should the blood, Winsome, can you be more specific, as the Bible is very specific about which blood should go where? It's very specific about which blood from which sacrifice should go where on the altar. And it says specifically the blood of the sin offering should be sprinkled where? Should be sprinkled where? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come, where should the blood of the sin offering be sprinkled? Yes, Ageable, the altar. What part of the altar? Yep, the Bible is very specific, you know, guys. Very, very specific about where the blood for the sin offering should be sprinkled. It's very specific. It's not just upon the altar, so them can't just go up there and just do so. And just sprinkle it, just dash it up there. The blood for the sin offering has to be in a specific place. In a specific place. Where? Trev is more than 2. More than 2 what? So more than 2 you get? No, sir, 2 you get. No, sister, 2 you get. Me can't give you the answer. Me can't give you the answer and then give you the point at the same time, Winsome. But that's not right. If me give you the answer, me can't give you the point. Right? Winsome said the foot of the altar. No. That's not correct. Or I should say partially correct. All right. Let's look at Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 9. If you look at Leviticus chapter 5 verse 9, you should find the answer. Look at Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 9, my friends, and tell me where it says the sin offering should be sprinkled. Look and tell me, guys. Everybody should have them Bible. Because I know we are usually taught that, you know, them just sprinkle the blood on the altar. But if we read the Bible for ourselves, we will see how specific the Bible is about the different kinds of sacrifices, what should be offered, and how the sacrifices should be treated during the sacrificial ceremony. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. Leviticus chapter 5 verse 9. Where should the blood for the sin offering be sprinkled? Going once, going twice. Overturn the Empress. Overturn the Empress. Where's Shay? Come on, guys. Come on. Roll on up in here with it. Hold on, let me see who this texts me. Come on, guys. Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 9. Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 9 as the answer. The blood of the sin offering, where should it be sprinkled? Where should it be sprinkled? The blood. There you go. I am here in the back of the class. Yes, Winsome. Winsome says at the side of the altar. Yes, it should be sprinkled at the side of the altar and the rest of it. Meaning that, you know, when you just have the animal and there's a lot of blood, you sprinkle it. And then when the blood stops flowing, well, you're going to wring out what's left at the foot of the altar, at the bottom of the altar. Yes. So it says, you wring it out at the bottom. Yes. Winsome, you got that one. Yes, Mervyn. You wring it out at the bottom. I had to take a minute. No problem, Shay. No problem. We are here. We are moving right along. We are moving right along. Now, if the blood catches on the priest's garment, If the blood catches on the priest's garment, he's supposed to wash it out. He's supposed to wash it out in a basin. You got to wash it in a basin, a container. If it is washed in an earthen vessel, what should happen to that vessel afterwards? If the gown is washed in an even vessel, you know, an earthen vessel they call it. You know, the earthen vessel is made out of clay. So if it is washed in one of those vessels, what should happen to the vessel afterwards? If the sacrificial blood catches on the priest's garment. Hold on, let me see all this. Oh, okay. All right. Yes, Shay got that one. All right. Shay got that one. Yes. If it is in an earthen vessel, that means a clay pot, then it shall be broken. It shall be broken. I am not sure why. I just think that they think that maybe some of the blood has seeped through, you know, because the earthen vessel is made from the clay, so maybe it remains contaminated. Because if it is washed in like a brass container, like a brass basin, the basin should just be rinsed with water and be ready for use again. So I'm thinking that that was probably the reason. They think that the earthen vessel is continuously contaminated, continues to be contaminated even after the gown has been washed in it. Okay. Next question. If you present a voluntary offering to the priest, if you present a voluntary offering to the priest, can this voluntary offering be eaten the next day? That's a yes or no question. If you present a voluntary offering, can the voluntary offering be eaten the next day? So this offering is not like a sin transgression. It is not like a sin for transgression of a sin or a peace offering or anything. It is a voluntary offering. Can it be eaten the next day? Mervin came in right on top of you in a overton. Right on top of you, yes. In Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 16. 7 verse 16, it says, "But if the sacrifice of this offering be a vow or a voluntary offering, it shall be eaten. It shall be eaten the same day as the offering is sacrificed, and also on the morrow." That means the next day. It can also be eaten on the next day. So y'all got that one Correct. The next question. Which offering shall be eaten the same day it is offered? Which offering? Don't come back with the voluntary offering, because remember, the voluntary offering is for a vow. Like if I make a vow that I'm no longer going to do something and I bring an offering to represent that vow, then that was a voluntary offering. But a compulsory offering that shall be eaten the same day. Name me one compulsory offering that shall be eaten the same day it is offered. No, Winsome. No, Sister Winsome. Not today, but earlier I said that I still started it early at the same time, just so we remain consistent with the 4 o'clock. Just so we remain consistent with the 4 o'clock. Because, you know, when it's like all over the place, people don't know how to plan for me. Like this week I'm at 4, next week I'm at 8. You know, they don't understand my work schedule. So I'm just going to keep it at 4 o'clock. So when I'm going to work, we do a shortened version. When I'm not going to work, we do a version that, you know, can end in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, depending. Okay? Yes. Name me which offering can be eaten the same day. Which compulsory offering can be eaten the same day? What kind of offering? Give an offering. Somebody says son offering, give an offering. The sin offering. Yes, sin offering be eaten the same day. So who got that one right? I think Shay wanted to say sin when she said son. All right. Yes, Shay. And the sin offering as well must be eaten on the same day. When should the offering for Thanksgiving be eaten? When should the peace offering for Thanksgiving be eaten? The peace offering for Thanksgiving, when should that be eaten? When should the peace offering for Thanksgiving be eaten? When should the peace offering for Thanksgiving be eaten? When should the peace offering for Thanksgiving be eaten, guys? When should the peace offering for Thanksgiving be eaten? Overtime, same day. Yes, overtime. On the same day. Next question. Who should get the skin of the animal after the offering? Who should get the skin of the animal? After a burnt offering, who should get the skin of the animal? should get the skin of the animal that is offered in a burnt offering? Who should get the skin of the animal? Guys, you see, there are some interesting, very interesting things in the Bible, you know, very, very, very interesting. Who should get the skin of the animal in the burnt offering? Who should get the skin? Who should get the skin of the animal, guys? Talk to me. Who should get the skin of the animal offered in the burnt offering? The animal that's offered as a burnt offering, who should get the skin? Overton said the person who give the offering in the front of the church, but there's no who in the front of the church, Winsome. Who should get the skin of the offering? Not the person who give the offering, surprisingly. Not the person who give the offering. Certainly not the person who give the offering. Who should get the skin of the animal after the offering has been offered? Who should get the skin of the animal? The priest. Yeah. Wow, Winsome, Mr. Winsome is on fire today, brother. Winsome is on fire. Where's Keisha? Keisha, you have a book you can copy from today. Yes, guys. Surprisingly, the priest who offers, the priest who presented the offering is the one who is entitled to the skin of the animal. The priest who presents the offering to the Lord, he is the one who is supposed to have the skin of the animal. Next question. What should happen to the leftover offerings on the third day? On the third day, Trev, what time it a finish? Me a go road. We are finished. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more questions. And then we're done. If you can answer the question then fast enough, then we can done quick enough. Yeah? Only thing I have left to do this even I do according to my list for today. I have one blouse to go finish so. I have 2 more chapters to read off of Dirty Little Secrets. Who been listening to Dirty Little Secrets? Who likes Dirty Little Secrets? I look in my studio to see who has commented on Dirty Little Secrets. I think Mr. JY comment on it and Stush Pumpkin. Yeah, people been listening to it. Teresa. I think I see other people. Amazing M&G. Yes, people have been listening to it. So I'm gonna like it. So I'm gonna like the Dirty Little Secrets. Yes. And I like when we share my readings, I don't know. All right. Then that might be a new little series. I know I used to do it before. Originally, I used to read kids' books and stuff like that. When I just started trying to figure out what I'm gonna do on the channel, I used to read books. My grandkids used to love that, you know. So maybe now it's the adult time for me to read these adult books that I read and just share it with y'all. Yeah. Don't tell me if you don't like it, if I continue, or if I stop. No say even if you say stop and I feel like continue, I still have to continue, right? Yeah. Yeah. But if you say stop, like how tell me say I don't know want to see me a cook, I don't want to see me a talk, I don't want to hear me a talk, sit there and talking to y'all. Y'all prefer to see me talk than to see me cook. Even though I like my cook, but I don't want me to cook every day. Yeah. I understand that. I understand that perfectly well. I'm a great cook. I bake well, I boil well, I fry well, I do lots of things well in the kitchen. Yeah. But continue. I was looking at that. Is there a playlist for it? For which one? For the reading? For the reading, I'm going to put all of them in a playlist. All of the chapters. I narrated chapter 7 earlier. For Dirty Little Secret, I'm gonna put all of them in a playlist. But right now, I am using the front of it right there, Dirty Little Secrets, as the thumbnail for it. As I'm using that as a thumbnail. So when you go, as soon as you go on my channel, you will know which one is Dirty Little Secrets, because you will see the thumbnail right there that says Dirty Little Secrets. Yeah. It is nice. I'm enjoying the book, and I'm glad those of you who are enjoying it. I am happy you all are enjoying it as well. It is something, I tell you. All right. I think Overtime got this answer. I think I saw Overtime put up the answer already, that it shall be burnt. Yes, it shall be burnt. If the sacrifice is left over for 3 days, it shall be burnt. All right. There's one part of the sacrifice that is forbidden to be eaten. What part of the animal is forbidden to be eaten? The sacrificial animal. What part of the sacrificial animal is forbidden to be eaten? What part of the animal they should not eat? Come on, guys, tell me. What part of the animal should not be eaten? What part of the animal should not be eaten? Very good. Yes, she got that. The fat. The fat of the animal should not be eaten. The fat of the animal should not be eaten. Yes, should not be eaten. And also, it's interesting that you said the blood also, because further on in the same area where we read these chapters, it does say the blood of the animal should not be eaten. You should not consume the blood of the animal. I see people eating blood sausages. Blood sausages. I saw a video on YouTube. They take the intestines of the animal. I have people who tell me in their country they eat it. You know, I don't know if anybody eats it in Jamaica, but I guess I don't know the entire Jamaica, and different cultures have permeated the mainstream Jamaican culture. So I wouldn't be surprised that people in Jamaica do eat blood sausages too. They take the intestines of the animal and they clean it. They collect the animal's blood and then they pour the blood in. They pour the blood into the intestines, mean the tripe, right? They pour the blood in the tripe and then they tie the two ends. And you know the blood congeals, the blood coagulates, and they boil it, cook it, and eat it. The real blood in that I always eat the smoked and hot sausages. There's real blood in that I always eat the smoked and hot sausages. Oh, those are real blood too? I don't know, because I don't eat sausages. I don't eat it whether it's real blood, no blood, no blood. I don't eat sausages, period. Period. I don't eat sausages. So I can't tell you what it tastes like. I can't tell you how it tastes. I don't eat sausages, salami, bologna, or whatever those things are. Shesha says she's asking. There is real blood in that I always eat. You know, I don't know what they use to make them. Because when you read the ingredients, it seems like they use like scraps of meat, you know. I don't know. What I just know that I don't eat it. I cannot specifically determine what it is made of. So I'm gonna eat it. Sausages and bologna and those things, I'm gonna eat them. All right. I can eat a piece of chicken, because even if them pump up anything in the chicken that wasn't supposed to be there, at least I can identify that this is a chicken leg. So I will feel comfortable eating that. But when it comes to those cured meats, you know, them sandwich cuts, salami, bologna, sausage, that sort of thing, never eaten, will never eat. Don't eat those things. All right? Not me. Jerky, whatever, jerky, whatever those things are. Not for me. Not for me. Okay, so you are right with that. It says that they should not eat the fat. And if anyone eats the fat, what did it say should happen to them? If anyone eats of the fat of the sacrificial animals, what should happen to them? If they eat of the fat of the sacrificed animal, what should happen to them? Who remember? Who remember what should happen to them if they eat the fat of the animal? Who remembers? Going once, going twice. Who remembers what should happen to them if they eat the animal's fat? Who remember, guys? Anybody remember? Anybody remember what should happen to them? If they eat the animal's fat, cut off from their oh my God, so they forget sick. Oh my God, that's easy. Oh my God, so to make them sick. I said they shall be cut off from their people. Exactly, Shay. They shall be cut off from their people. Next question. Hold on, make me ask this one already. Next question. Should the fire on the altar ever be put out? This is a yes or no question. Should the fire on the altar ever be put out? Should the fire on the altar ever be put out? Talk to me, guys. Should the fire on the altar ever be put out? No, it should go out by itself. No overturn. It should never be put out. It should never be put out. So you can't go douse it with water. It should never be put out. It's supposed to stay there and continue to burn. So they're supposed to keep on putting wood in the fire. Yeah, they need to continue putting wood in the fire. It should not be put out. It should always burn. Yes, Winsome. It should always be burning. Always be burning. You can imagine that fire in the church still a burn till today. No, sir. No wonder those laws had to be abolished. No wonder they had to be abolished, because they were not sustainable at all. There is no way that anyone could still be holding a fire burning. No tree would be left in the world. No trees would be left. No trees would be left. If all we did was burn fire in the church, in every tabernacle all day long. All day long we are burning fire. No trees would be left. Uvis! Uvis is in the place. Uvis, how you doing? A long time in the studio. Wait, let me go over your channel here. So, long time, Uvis, I have not seen you. And what that me try to do, you know, guys, when I was seeing people in a long time, Uvis fashion. What on the Uvis? Right here on your channel. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. Therefore, I am going to run your playlist. Let me turn this down. All right, Uvis. So I get off work for that one. Oh. You get off work for that one. This is Uvis channel, right? Yeah, that's your channel with the little kid, right? Okay, so I turn it down so it does not disturb, but yeah, because I haven't seen you in a long time, so I've been able to share some, you know, to help you get some hours. Yeah, I haven't been able to help you get some hours, so let that run. Shauna is running right here. Shauna is getting some hours. There are other people here, but like Yard Foods, I see Yard Foods. I go over to Yard Foods practically every day, so I see Yard Foods, you know, almost every day. Overton, around put the thing. Okay. You are welcome, my love. You are welcome. I don't know if there's anybody else here who has an active channel. Black Money, me go over Black Money all the time. I think me owe Black Money some hours as well. Ageable, me they are ageable all the time. Yeah, me see ageable, they're ageable all the time. Yeah. Okay, Island Girl Empress. Alright, so everybody know the chat. By the time the chat is over, yeah. Even if you don't see me comment, me will give you some hours. Some you know go and run this. Shauna run this, so and Uvis run this. So we have to be kind to our visitors, guys. When people come into your house, you treat them well, right? So that they will come back. Okay, let us continue, right, Wabatan? Yes. Wabatan, you tell me say you was going to do this stuff in the park and all of these things. You know, the promises are comfort to her, you know what though, right? Right, Wabatan? All right, all right, all right. All right, we got this answer already. They shall be separated from their people. We have 8 more questions. Next question. Who must eat the meat of the offerings, guys? Who did they say must eat the meat of the sin offering? Who should eat the meat of the sin offering? After them roast the animal. You know, say all along, I never know so them eat the animals after them roast them. I didn't think that they roasted them. I thought they burnt them. That's what I thought. I thought they burnt them. So then put them by the fire and make them burn out to nothing. I never know so I really roast them. Yes, Shay. That is so right. You see what, guys, when I tell you that reading is so much fun. Let me tell you, you learn so much when you read. You learn so much when you read and read for yourself. Because all along, I thought that when the people did the offerings back in those days, them just burn the cow. Them just put it on there and just make it burn. I did not know that I really roast it, because them eat it. And Sheshe is right. The priest who offers the atonement, that does the atonement, is supposed to eat it. And all the priests and all the men must eat it. Yes, the priest. It says the priest must eat it. And remember, back then, all the priests were men. Women's place was in the home to bear children and their husbands' burdens, but no responsibility outside of the home. So when the church need more corn, the women were expected to labor more in the field to bring more corn. You know, when the generations needed more children, the women were expected to bring forth those children. When the husbands needed support, the women were expected to be there. But when it comes on to being a part of the hierarchy of leaders, women were at the bottom tier. They were not invited into the boardrooms of decisions. And you see, women adult suffrage. You see, we have to fight. Women have to fight to find a place. Yeah, the fight continues, guys. The fight continues for women. But yes, the priests were supposed to eat the meat. The priests. Mm-hmm. And after a meat offering was offered, the leftovers of the meat offering should be eaten by the men among the children of Israel. The leftovers were to be eaten by the men. So why the woman them can't get none? That's my question. But may I ask the wrong people, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Next question. If a person cannot afford a turtle dove or a pigeon, If a person cannot afford a turtle dove or a pigeon for a trespass offering, what other offering is acceptable? Yes, you miss. Yes, sis. What about the women? Yeah, they shouldn't eat. They are not allowed to eat these offering meats. You know, these things are supposed to be holy. They say, you know, these offerings are holy because they are presented to the Lord, so they are holy. But only the men are supposed to eat it. Women are supposed to partake of nothing holy. The patriarchy that started from way back then continues today, with women having to fight and struggle to get recognition in society, because we are coming from this patriarchal, you know, dominance, where women are supposed to stay home barefoot and pregnant, and men are supposed to be the ones who make all the laws, the rules, and the decisions about a woman, her life, her body, what happens to her soul when she dies, and everything else. Yeah, she is supposed to be his property. Still happens. What should be offered as a trespass offering if the person who has committed the transgression cannot afford a turtle dove or a pigeon? Remember, there are several tiers of offerings for the transgression offering, right? The first is a female goat or a female goat or lamb. The second is a turtle dove or a pigeon. 2 turtle doves, I should say. 2 turtle doves or 2 pigeons. If you cannot afford the 2 turtle doves or the 2 pigeons, then you get another offer, but you must atone for your sin. What is the next one? A tenth of an ephah. Yes, yeah, but with something said about fire today, see? A tenth of an ephah of what? Continuing some. A tenth of an ephah of what? A tenth of an ephah of fine flour, right? 2 things that should not be in that flour. That's the next question. 2 things that should not be in that flour for it to be acceptable. 2 things that should not be in that flour. Two things that should not be in that flour, guys. Come on. 2 things that should not be in that flour. Come on, guys. Name 2 things that should not be in that flour. The flour that is offered as a transgression offering. 2 things that should not be in that flour. Okay, Winsome, no oil and no frankincense. No oil and no frankincense should be in the flour that is offered. All right, 5 more questions. All right, let me see what this chapter 6 and verse 30. Next question. A sin offering where the blood is brought into the tabernacle. What should happen to that sin offering? A sin offering of which the blood has been brought into the tabernacle. What should happen to that sin offering? What should happen to that sin offering? The sin offering where the blood is brought into the tabernacle. What should be done with that sin offering? What should be done with the sin offering of which its blood has been brought into the tabernacle? What should happen to it? Let me turn this down. What should happen to it? It should be burnt. Yes, Winsome. It should be burnt. It should not be eaten. It should not be eaten, but rather it shall be burnt. All right, four questions to go. 4 questions to go. Which 2 offerings have the same laws that applies to them? Which 2 offering goes by the same laws? Because remember, there were different laws for different types of offerings. Which 2 offerings went by the same laws? Which 2 offerings went by the same laws? Winsome said peace. No, Winsome. Which 2 offerings went by the same laws, which means that the same laws that applied to one applied to the handling of the other? Which 2? Which 2 offerings? Which 2 offerings goes by the same laws? The same laws applied to these 2 offerings. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button and share out the stream. Thank you so very much. Now, Winsome, you are partially correct. You are partially correct. Which two offerings went by the very same laws? Which 2 offerings went by the very same laws? Which 2 offerings went by the very same laws? Which 2 offerings went by the very same laws? That's easy. No, you're partially right when someone is correct, one is not. Yeah. Trespass and no. No, Winsome. One is correct, one is not. So you do have the two answers, but you have them in two different responses. Excuse me. You have them in two different responses, Winsome. There are two kinds of offerings that go by the very same laws. Come on, Winsome. You are currently leading. Where is Merville? Where is Overton? Where is Shay Shay? Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come and tell me the answer. Come on, Winsome. You have both answers. They are just not together. They are just not together. Overton say, Jackie! Jackie! Oh my God, Jackie, you are here. So good to see you, my love. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming, Jackie. Jackie, you know it's Thursday. It's Thursday night / Bible trivia. You come in when we have 4 dege questions left. 4 dege questions we have left. Yes, 4 questions to go. Winsome says sin and peace. Overton says burn and peace. Uvi says burn and guilt. All right, nobody get it correct. Winsome had a couple of answers earlier that had one that were only partially correct, but she does not have the two together. So if you want to look at Winsome's responses earlier and try to take on a chances and see which two. But Winsome has the two, but just not together. Just not together. Yeah? So let's see. Overton says sin and peace, Millie. Okay, I have 8 weeks of fun for the. All right, 8 weeks. Oh, lordy. Over the summer, and you know, next month, I take vacation. So I'm going to be off a while. Yes, I'm going to be off a while. I'm going to be off maybe 2 weeks. That's going to amount to just about seven working days. Hey. But 7 working days is a lot of time. Lot of time to be off. Yeah. And at that time, I'm going to be bringing you some vlogs from wherever I'm going to be. But who there, Florida? Who there, Fort Lauderdale? Anybody there, Fort Lauderdale? You know, say today what? Today, tomorrow at the 10, right? You don't know that. I think it's tomorrow. I'm gonna look it up, but I think it is. I believe it is tomorrow. You are partially right, Overton. You are partially right. Just one of those responses is correct. I think it is tomorrow or next week sometime that the Jamaican woman, the Jamaican police officer, was caught with the cocaine in her orifices. last year, she will be sentenced. I said I was gonna go to Fort Lauderdale to get footage of it myself. But boy, people, at the price of gas, I don't know who wants to take that on for me. We talk about the digits and the coins of air. Who is in Fort Lauderdale? Who is in Fort Lauderdale? Because me find out, so you see, a lot of people online are copywriting them footage. So whenever you use them footage, you're getting ding dang dang all over the place. So me decide, say, that's when I see me bring news item, and I know much time YouTuber come after me. So me just say, you know something, you have an ears to hear, let them hear. If I can't get the footage myself, I work with it. If I can't get it myself, or I can't do it without footage, yeah. I can read a book and I don't need any footage. I don't need YouTube can come after me if you say, may I read something, right? So that's why I resort to, there's a method behind the madness. Anything that you see me do, there's a method behind it. Anybody in Fort Lauderdale who want to go catch footage of that event at the courthouse for me, we can talk about it off the air. Anybody who want to go catch the footage for me, yeah, want to get the raw video of it, because she's gonna be in the courthouse in Fort Lauderdale. I'm not so sure of the date. I think it is tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it is sometime next week. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just throwing that out there. No harm, no foul. If we don't get it, we just not get it. I just said, there is no thing in this world that is a must-have except food, air, and water. Yes, there's nothing else that is a must-have. So if me not get it, 6 1, half dozen the other. If me get it, good. Jackie said me the one hour from Fort Lauderdale. Where is 1 hour from Fort Lauderdale? To the east, to the west, to the north, to the south. Exactly. Thumbs up the live, everybody. Okay, see, Overton remain on task. Yes, Overton. The two offerings that have the very same laws is the sin offering and the trespass offering. Thank you so much, Overton. Overton got that one correct. We have 3 more, Jackie. Only 3 more questions to go. Only 3 more. Where should the blood be sprinkled for the burnt offering and the trespass offering? The burnt offering and the trespass offering should be killed in the same way, and where should their blood be sprinkled? Jason said, is there any east of Fort Lauderdale? Well, east would go towards Collins Avenue, over there. Yeah, and over on that side is not called Fort Lauderdale. So yes, there is east of Fort Lauderdale. I don't know. There is east of Fort Lauderdale. Just like Eastern Miami. If you go down to 79th Street, you go over the bridge. That's over the eastern side, over there, what they call over there, so again, Arbor, whatever. I don't remember. Arbor something over there on Collins Avenue. It shall be sprinkled and a around the altar. Who says around the altar? Overton say around all sides of the altar. Around the altar, Sheshe says. Around the altar, all sides of the altar. That sounds like around. All right, Sheshe got that. We're going to call it around the altar. Overton, maybe Overton a point as well. No. I only ask because on map it look like east of Florida, the state is the water. Yes, east of the state of Florida is the water, but you know, the city of Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, not all areas of it extend all the way. Yeah, check it on the map. Check it on the map. Check it on the map. But over there on Collins Avenue, that runs, you know, on the eastern side right there. Okay, because I'm using the CS. Okay, something on the Bible. Thank you for being gracious to me. Yes, darling, no problem. No problem. All right, 2 more questions to go. Uvi says against the altar on all sides. Yes, on all sides. That's roundabout. Roundabout the altar. All right, next question. Let me see. Let me find you a good question now, guys. Let me find you all a good question. I think I asked you that one already. I think I asked you that one already. A ram. A ram is considered to be what type of offering? A ram is considered to be what type of offering? Let me see. 5 verse 11, 5 verse 18. Where thy ephemeral is yes, the burnt offering, the peace offering. Next one, the ram is offered as it can be a peace offering, it can be it's a sacrifice for an offense. Yes, it's a sacrifice. It's a burnt offering, a sacrifice offering. Everybody getting that. A transgression offering, whatever your transgression may be. You can bring a ram, an unblemished ram. That means say him not have diarrhea and I do it up himself. But don't all animals do that, right? He mustn't have like, you know, another animal attack him, bite off his ears, or yeah, he must be unblemished. You know, fat and look nice. Yes, that's the kind of ram you offer for all those offerings. You can always offer a ram, an unblemished ram. All right. The next question is, if you sin and you don't know that you have sinned, are you chastised if you don't know that you have sinned? According to this book here, if you have sinned but you don't know that you sinned, say last year, some years back, you did something you did not know that it was a sin, and then now 10 years down the road you find out say it was a sin, are they gonna chastise you 10 years down the road? Are they gonna chastise you 10 years down the road when you find out that what you did was a sin 10 years back? Well, according to the good book, if you commit the sin out of ignorance, you know not. It's out of ignorance. So you don't know. You don't know, so you commit the sin. They haven't discovered yet that you committed the sin. So you are not expected to bring atonement to the sin, because you don't know. So look at this. You don't know. That means they don't know that you have sinned. Because if they knew you had sinned, they would tell you that you have sinned. So you would have to present atonement, right? So at this moment right now, you don't know. 10 years down the road, you found out that you had sinned 10 years prior. Are you then required to present an atonement? That is the question. Are you then expected to present an atonement for that sin that was committed 10 years ago? That is the final question. Jackie and Merville are right that once you are in ignorance, you do not know that you have sinned, therefore you are not expected to require atonement for that sin because you are in ignorance. But Shay got it right when she says, yes, 10 years down the road, 10 years down the road, you are expected. 10 years down the road when you found out, 10 years down the road when you've just found out, 10 years later, that the sin that you committed 10 years prior, the action you committed 10 years prior was a sin, then at this time, you are required to present an offering, a trespass offering, a sin offering. Yes, at that time, 10 years later. So that is like delayed justice. That is like delayed justice, my friends. Can you imagine? You did something 10 years ago and just now you just find out, say you did something wrong. You are still expected to pay for that wrong. So that's what the Bible means when it says, no sin shall go unpunished. As long as you become aware of the sin, you shall make atonement for it. That is what the good book says. Guys, I just love reading this book, love reading the Bible for myself. Seeing and reading all these things is completely different from having it read for me, interpreted for me, and having to be told what it says, what's in it, what it means. Reading it for myself gives me context for everything that is being said, when it's being said, why it was said, who it was said to. And I love that. I love getting context. And I like people to throw things at me and say, you know, this is how it is. This is what it is. Where is the context? If you say somebody said, you know, such as stupid, I'm not just going to run with it. What was the context in which the person made that remark? What was being talked about? But it could have been that I done something stupid at that time. But you can't mean something generally stupid, right? So there has to be context in everything that is said and done. And I love context. Yeah, that's just me. Because me not like to just run with something because it's negative, just run with something because it's positive. And me not just run with something that's in between. I want some context so that when I exercise my judgment, it is based on information and not just something I just grab out of the air. Trev, I was voted by students and staff at my school as Teacher of the Year. Yeah! Yes, guys, let us celebrate with Jackie, guys. Let us celebrate with Jackie as Teacher of the Year at her school. Look at that. Yes. Yes, these are successful people over here, guys. So come on, come join us. All successful people over here. Yes, yes, yes. Jackie was just voted as the teacher of the year. Well, I'm going to write this down. Okay. 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 You are welcome, my dear. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, my love. Jackie, if you don't mind, you can tell us your school or you can just text me. You can just text me if you don't mind. And let me shout you out on the community page. If you don't mind. I know some people don't like the load up thing, but to me like the load up thing. But I have to appreciate that some people don't like it. So I have to modify my desires to load up the thing, you know, and ask, because I don't want to offend anybody. Yeah. Oh my God. But if you don't mind, you tell us we'll load it up on the community tab. But anyway, let's see who the winners are. Oh my, we have a tie. We have a tie, guys. Mr. Shay just come out from the ballpark and catch up with Winsome so fast. So Winsome is at 8 and Shay is at 8. Woberton is at 5. Merville is at 3. So with Winsome and Shay being the winners, should we have a runoff, guys? What y'all say? Should we have a runoff? Let's see. Should we have a runoff? What a tie it is. It is. What I thought I was way behind. No, sir, you catch up well. You catch up well. Yes, you can. Yes, you can show me out. Okay, no problem, Jackie. No problem, my love. No problem. Come on, guys. All right, we're going to do a runoff. This runoff is between Winsome and Shay. How many days should the newly appointed priests remain in the tabernacle after they have been consecrated? All right, Shay and Winsome. If Winsome is not here, I think Mr. Winsome comment just now. Yeah, she comment. She can say congratulations to Jackie, so she's still here. Oh. Winsome was waiting for that answer. All right. So Winsome coming out true to our name, guys. Winsome lose none. Winsome got it, Shay. 7 days. So after the priests have been consecrated, they had to remain in the tabernacle for 7 days. They should not come out of the tabernacle. Where she with me? She with you, Shay. You didn't see her. Yes, Winsome won. So Winsome got the square off question correct. So now Winsome is our winner. Guys, everybody congratulate Winsome. Big up Winsome. Winsome is the winner. Winsome is the winner of this week's Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. All right, Winsome is the winner. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thank you so much, guys, for playing. It was so much fun. I sincerely appreciate everybody who came in and played. Those of you who stayed on the sidelines and looked in. Those of you who shared out the live. Those of you who commented. Those of you who hit the like button. Those of you who just came and sat there and looked. I sincerely appreciate whatever was your contribution to this live or to my channel in whatever way, shape, or form. I sincerely appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. My friend Uvis is here. Uvis is here, guys. Show Uvis some love. Shauna, my daughter Shauna is here. Show Shauna some love, guys. Here with Shauna. Please show Shauna some love. Anybody else with a channel who is here? I think everybody here is already connected with Yard Foods. My friend Black Money was here as well. Show him some love. Who else was here who have a channel? People here who have a channel, an active channel. Overton around with the thing, but show Overton some love. Let's see if we can put some fire on Overton so he can get that channel up and going. Get that channel cracking, Overton. We gotta get you over to the promised land. Come on, Overton. Work with us. We gotta get that channel over the promised land. For this year, we should be able to help. We should be able to help each other. Yes, everybody hit the like button before you leave. This year, we should be able to help each other get over to the promised land, guys. Right? So if you all are having struggles, let us know how we can help you, because we are here to help. We are here to help everybody to get over to the promised land. We want everybody to be over there so we can have the celebration over there, guys. We want everybody to become monetized, and we want everybody to become monetized. Yeah. So we are here to help each other. Okay, guys? All right, that's going to be it for Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia tonight. Winsome, talk to me on the phone. Text me, Winsome. Text me so that we can talk. All right, guys. Until next time, my friends, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey, everybody's journey, matter. Take your journey, though, in your own hands. Don't leave your journey up to somebody else. All right? Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. I'll see you all again some other time. All right? Have a good evening, everybody.